Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Star Flames. In this video, we're gonna talk about former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo being hit with a SA lawsuit. Now, the state of New York has given citizens a week to file any SA claims, and I believe they can file for anything that happened up to 11 years ago or something along the line. They got a week. That week ended yesterday. So everyone took the opportunity to get some money, honey, or to be compensated for their trauma, right? Please note that these lawsuits are civil, which means that they either end in a settlement or none at all, because even though you file these claims, it doesn't mean that, the person that is alleging that they had this experience, they may not have the money, the power, or influence to provide a solid case. Not that they're necessarily telling a lie, but sometimes they don't have the money, power, or influence. Sometimes these women are darn liars, money grabbers looking for an easy payday. Sometimes it's women who ended up on a bad date. But let's talk about Andrew Cuomo, former New York governor, because this is what we're here to talk about, okay? Now, the lady is Brittany Commisso. She is Andrew's former executive assistant, not no regular schmegler, okay? Executive assistant. According to this report, Commisso got in under the wire on New York's sexual assault law, which expired on Thanksgiving Day, essentially repeating claims that dates back to 2021, claiming that Cuomo attempted to engage in sexual acts with her and sexually harassed her. She alleged he made unwelcome sexual advances and sexualized comments about her appearance. We know as women, if you work in the corporate world, this happens on a daily basis. And the men in these offices, they think of it as nothing. You come to work, just deal with it. It does happen, and it happens practically every second. It happens more than how you think it happens. And these men, they seize it as nothing. And oftentimes, they'll look in your face and tell you, get with the program. So, these things, when I see a corporate lawsuit with this, I'm not going to dismiss it, not even for a second. Being someone who has experienced the corporate world myself, I can tell you, it is ratchet, okay? You would think that these men are professional. They are monsters. But let's continue, because we're not saying Andrew is. I'm just saying that these things happen more than how they don't in the corporate world. Now, Miss Brittany Commisso alleges that she was the subject of humiliating and demeaning tasks, hugs, kisses, sexual touching of the buttocks, and forcibly touching of the breasts. Now, that could not be me, because if you touch me in a way that is inappropriate or makes me feel uncomfortable, I'm going to warn you once. And the second time, I'm not going to warn you. I'm going to beat your ass. I don't care if you're a man, if you're a woman. I don't care if you're a giant or if you're tiny. I'm going to plan for you. So the first time, I'm going to warn you. The second time you do that shit, I'm going to plan for you. And if it takes using an office chair to beat you if you're a giant, I'm going to ensure that I pick up that damn chair and I'm going to slam it so good on you that after I'm done, you end up in the hospital, okay? Because no one should be subjected to such hostile working environment. The job in itself is already challenging, the coupled with the meager salary in some cases. You can't afford, to be going to work and feeling as though you're not valued in that sense. It's very traumatizing. It's really, really traumatizing. I can tell you that. But let's continue with Cuomo's case, shall we? No, they're saying that Cuomo has denied all Brittany's claim in the past and recently appeared on an episode of Real Time with Bill Meyer. And along with author who wrote a book about the case, claimed New York Times was targeting him and ignored obvious problems with her allegations. A criminal court in Albany dismissed a misdemeanor criminal complaint of forcibly touching against Cuomo in early 2022. Now, I don't know. For some reason, I believe this lady, and I believe the case was dismissed because oftentimes when these things happen, it is hard for you to provide any evidence of such. It's your word against it's who has the better lawyer, and Andrew has his money. So for some reason, I'm believing Brittany. Not saying that she cannot be lying. I'm just saying for some reason I wanna believe her. But guys, that's all I have to say about that. Let me know what are your thoughts, and while you're at it, show your girl some love. See you all later, honey. Bye.